morning and welcome to episode 1213 of Hard Factor. It is Friday, May 19th, 2023. Thank you for cheating on the news with us today. Mark's got Disney versus DeSantis again. They're back at it. Video games and other mixed news, mixed bag, good, bad in the coffee.
You're going to want to stick around for the cream of the crop. If you have eyes or ears, you want to stick around.
Okay,
I got both of those.
Yeah.
You got ears and you can Google it?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Wes,
what's that, Pat?
If you're interested in rising to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's worthy.
You want to stick around for the cream of the crop. All right, Wes has an egregious sexual assaulter in Bangkok on deck.
Yeah, you guys are not going to believe what this guy's getting away with.
Sexual assault, I assume.
I feel like I've heard this story before. Sexual assault in Bangkok.
Yeah, you have, Mark.
Yeah.
This one's a little unique.
Okay.
Wasn't laughing at the crime, just Pat's joke. I've got a naked jogger in the hole. So where he likes to be, I guess, you know.
Yeah. Where's he going? Where's that fit dude going?
Jogging.
Yeah.
We'll see. He's pretty elusive. I think you guys, I mean, we'll get your take on him. And then batting cleanup today, of course, is Pat with the Hive Five to buzz us into the weekend once again.
Coming through. So stick around to the end. Quick internet comment. Croft Dog 24 says, can only patrons see the live chat? And that's a great question, Croft Dog 24.
We should do that. We should, but no.
No, whatever platform you're on. You could be watching us on the YouTubers or the Twitch live.
Should have just told him yes, Pat.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
Well, what if he's not a patron?
Right
well,
there.
Obviously he's a patron. If he asked you, can only patrons see that? You understand? He wouldn't have asked the question if he's not a patron.
Why would you? No, not necessarily.
Use logic there.
Mark,
Mark, you can see the comments. If he can see the comments, he has to be a patron.
Right, that's like if somebody inside the bar being like,
point,
"Hey,
Mark.
doorman, was there a cover fee here?"
Great point. He was the second comment. Second comment there.
So he saw Colin Phillips' comment.
Perhaps.
Probably.
But
All
also
right,
maybe he commented, but isn't. Do you know what the comment situation's like on Twitch?
Hey, everybody in the
Did
chat,
on YouTube.
Join the Patreon in Twitch and YouTube. Get in there. Patreon.com/hardfactor.
Wonder if he's a patron.
It's mean. Go to use logic. That's mean, man.
That was mean. Sorry.
Hey, dummy.
I'm just jacked up to.
Hey, stupid dummy.
Yeah. Well, this is an SAT type question, you know.
I mean, look, I'm in the chat 20 minutes ago. There was some logic related to Facebook advertising that
if that guy had your back,
could have used.
If that guy had your back, he would just lie and be like, "I'm not a patron," and then
Not a patron.
He's like, all right, let's do the news.
Yeah, cup of coffee in the big time.
Dealing with one dummy at least today. Let's do a live poll.
You talking about me?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the guy in the chat. I'm just kidding. I'm happy with that one. My bad.
I'm
in a great mood.
Croft Dog
I take
42.
it back, Pat. I take it back, Croft Dog.
Hey,
Internet comment.
Yeah.
Mark's wearing his green screen shirt.
Yeah.
Can we live change the color of it, or is that
I
only
hope
something we
so.
can do in post production?
Pat, you can totally get me back by putting dicks on my shirt and post.
Oh no, you know that we signed that no dick pact.
Yeah, there's just no dicks.
It's just like porn going on Mark. I mean, get us kicked off YouTube, but it'd be funny.
Yeah, it would be funny. Let's do a live poll because we want to get the live crowd going, which everyone can see the comments. Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? What do you prefer? Let's put up a poll. Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? More on that later. Which franchise do you prefer? Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? Pick one. Yep.
I think that if you come from a broken home,
games or movies,
or if you're like gonna suffer from depression later in life, you're a Mortal Kombat guy.
But didn't Street Fighter come first? That's why I'm a Street Fighter guy.
No.
Yeah,
You're a Street Fighter guy because you were rich and
Mortal
and
Kombat.
had
no.
Super
Mortal Kombat was
Nintendo.
I don't
year
know.
after Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat they were close.
You're talking about the Super Nintendo versions, right?
Yeah.
No. Well, Sega versus Super Nintendo, yeah, but also in the arcades they came out around the same time, which is where they became popular.
Right.
You'll hear that 1993 was the first Mortal Kombat. I don't know
It's also way
Wes?
better at Street Fighter, which is why
Wes-
I like it more.
I'd have to
Wes
say
is a
Street
Sega
Fighter
guy.
if we're talking strictly the first two games on.
I'm a Nintendo guy, brother.
Oh my God, Wes! I understand. What I was going to say is you're a Sega guy playing on a Nintendo console is what you are. You don't even know what a Sega guy you are. Of anyone on the pod, you're the most fucking Sega guy. Will is a Super Nintendo guy. Mark is, he's a wild card.
PlayStation,
they
but I
easy
was
games?
Nintendo. But my buddy had Sega.
No, it has nothing to do with the game, man. It has to do with
I loved
attitude.
Sega. I had it,
personality.
but then when it broke, I did switch over to Super Nintendo because I realized it was better.
Big RPG guy, best on Super Nintendo and PlayStations. All right, let's get to the news. Let's get the bullshit over.
I will say Mortal Kombat got better though. Mortal Kombat was better later on.
I was a Street Fighter guy.
At first, Street Fighter was the better, but later
Seems like
on,
a lot of Street Fighter guys in this pod. Let's get the bullshit over with first here in the coffee, and then we'll get to the good stuff because there's plenty of there's some good stuff coming up. Yesterday, I made an AI related story, the cream of the crop. It was more of a human being being an idiot. The professor from Texas A&M who flunked a bunch of seniors for cheating with AI, even though they didn't. I got you. He did that whole like the guy at the movie theater. Oh, I got you, kids in the movie theater, and then we had. Eric's dad behind us.
Right.
Except these kids didn't
deal.
graduate, and
Yeah.
we got to watch the end of that movie. So it's a little bit different. But yeah.
So
anyways,
fuck you. We got to see Pootie Tang.
That's right. That guy's a dick, both of them. But today, let's get the AI out of the way and move on. A study written a month or so ago by Microsoft employees has been getting viral attention this week, particularly starting on Thursday, as it claims that ChatGPT-4, the latest version of the most popular AI platform that's been taking the world by storm, has definitely shown human reasoning and is learning things, not memorizing things.
Yeah.
Well, that's-
I mean, how's that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's not bad, especially because they released their iPhone app yesterday.
Ooh, nice. You can get on the ChatGPT on the iPhone. Now it's with you all the time.
I'm going to let it hear this.
Learning.
Mark. Continue.
Yeah.
Announcement.
Yeah, let it hit this.
Our
Yeah.
artificial intelligence is learning.
It is. The researchers at Microsoft published a 155-page paper ringing the alarm bells on AI and said we are basically at AGI, or artificial general intelligence, instead of AI, or very soon will be. An AGI means a machine brain is capable of doing every single thing a human brain can do, not just AGI is like when it's game over, making humans, not only worthless but probably detrimental because of all our carbon footprinting.
No, it's the
raping and killing we do, and
it's the rise of the fat man. We talked about it yesterday. In last industrial revolution, fat man's time to shine. Again, this time when the machines take over.
Well, we got to sit our fat asses on some servers and shut them down.
Well,
I thought they said they would take 3 to 10 years to reach.
Why don't they just
general
wait on
intelligence.
us?
Now it's days. Now it's at minutes. Yeah, glad we created this thing to eliminate us. Now, I will say you guys are kind of on it, though. The Microsoft researchers sound even more paranoid than me, as the results are mainly based off of a test they gave ChatGPT to arrange eggs, a laptop, a nail, and something else, stacking them so that none of them would break. And basically, it came up with a bunch of rules that they claim are human reasoning. Like you have to put the eggs in a certain pattern so you don't crack them. It was real concern about cracking eggs, which they claim a machine shouldn't be, but a human would be.
That's the number one thing a sex toy is. A sex toy machine is concerned about.
Yeah, the fingers are too
do they
hard
use
on those
eggs
robots.
to test sex toy machine?
Yeah, they do.
100%.
Remember? Yeah, the fingertips. If they can break an egg, it's not ready for you to have in your home. But yeah, I mean, it seems a little bit like this is kind of like the guy in the Senate's like, look, it can do my voice. Isn't this crazy? I think the point of it is to just ring the alarm bells for people that aren't paying attention out there.
Yeah, but how many fucking alarm bells? It's in the news every day. If you're not paying attention at this point, it is something that's going to move very fast. And so I guess people are concerned, hey, if you don't pay attention to the news for a year,
it's
kind of
just
like crypto. It's kind of like crypto, though.
Gotta
Some
keep
people are paying really a lot of attention to it, and some people are letting it fly by.
Look, we're not quite, the AI is not quite at Willem Dafoe crazy face level reaction yet, but it's coming.
Dude, it's not even at Robot Butler level yet, and that's just where I wanted to get. I wanted to get to Robot Butler level AI and
That's
then
too
just
far.
freeze it forever.
No.
But it's not even there yet.
That
So
Robot
Gives
Butler's
me anxiety every day.
gonna kill you. Me too. But let's move on. Fuck AI. Let's move on. Fuck AI.
I'll be tight with them.
Fuck
Do you think that robots will smoke? Because if it
Yes.
If you ask them to.
Yeah.
smoke out.
Yeah, they'll smoke to try to fit in before they, call us. How about an amazing human story, though? Let's head to Colombia, where it's being reported by Colombian President Gustavo Petro that 4 children, including an 11-month-old baby, have been found alive in the dense Colombian Amazon rainforest or jungle after a plane crashed more than 2 weeks ago with them in it. He declared it a joy for the country.
Wow. How'd they survive? So they were taking care of the 11-month-old, I guess?
Yeah, it's like a Yellow Jackets, except with 4-year-olds and an 11-month-old.
Is that a tough jungle?
2 weeks. I mean, in the jungle. That's with kids.
Amazon?
Not that tough. If the
That's what I'm saying. I don't know much about jungles, but is this one tough or not? Are we giving
doesn't sound very
accolades?
tough.
Are we giving out participation trophies here?
I'd say 2 weeks in the jungle, unprepared.
How long was that? Could survive 2 weeks in the Amazon?
Pretty
2
good.
weeks anywhere after a plane crash is pretty good.
Boys, we've been
2 weeks at a
stacking up.
resort.
We've been stacking up cows in our
Right. I mean,
cows
we have
all
a
over our
great
body.
base coat in terms of like lasting for the starvation. Our bodies would last long.
So one of those 4-year-olds was lactating, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if
No,
that's-
I mean they probably just were very savvy, knew how to get water, and 2 weeks.
Do they start
Yeah.
lactating after plane crashes?
I don't know. And
Kinda
look,
natural.
That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Wes?
I don't
That
know.
would be great.
Yeah.
Do you know how many
That
guys
Milk
would
comes
be
right in, like because you
Yeah.
got to feed everybody.
just crashing planes?
Whoa.
Yeah, maybe.
L-
Look,
guys with
Ice tea,
lactated
dude. Ice tea
fetishes?
would be crashing planes with cocoa in it daily.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it
Press the
crazy?
plane.
She's still like producing milk. Like, how old is her daughter? Like, it's been years.
Hey, pilot, do the dip.
I'm gonna use her butt as a life preserver.
Need to fill these titties back up, pilot.
See if you can turn on the faucet without the crash.
I remember on national TV during an interview with Coco and Ice-T, someone asked them like a sit down interview, does Coco have butt implants? People are saying it. He's like, if she had butt implants, I would have knocked them out by now.
He's a weirdo who drinks boob milk on the daily basis, but
Yeah.
he's the best.
He's funny. And look, we're not going to dwell on the fact that the president's claims were not confirmed by the military, who sent over 100 people to search for the missing people, or the fact that 3 adults, including the pilot, were on board and have been reported dead, as the bodies were still on board the plane when they found the plane. Now remember, it's a plane crash that's over 2 weeks old, so any survivors are good. 4 kids, that's great news. Oh wait, what's that? Petro deleted his tweet a few hours before this recording and is now saying it's not confirmed that the children are alive, and he's sorry for jumping the gun. And a different government official
What?
saying, well, she's pretty confident the kids are alive. Oh no, this was supposed to be a good story.
Dude, Petro's a brand new president too. He's
Oh,
fucked
no.
up. Oh no.
They might
Dude.
be alive. We can pretend like they're alive. Should
No,
we do that?
Petro, get out of here. That's that. You do that in your first year?
Listen, all
He's
they,
so
need, all they
happy.
need are four kids and throw some dirt on them and then be like, look,
Yep.
we found them.
Yep.
No, he's already fucked it up.
Man.
Apparently, yeah. Go ahead, Pat.
I was just saying, I just pulled up his Twitter. It says,
Deleted.
I really crashed the plane on that one.
Yeah, he did. That was not very good of him. It's like he killed them again. The kids, like he killed. them
That's
all.
how I feel.
Yeah,
much
it's
worse
like he
this
killed
way.
the kids all over again. Apparently, there's definitely evidence that they may have initially survived the crash. Like there's little tiny footprints past the plane.
Oh no,
Um,
that's what he's going off
then
of.
That's what
giant
they were
paw
going off of
prints
potential.
behind
Yeah,
them.
You gotta be
yeah.
fucking
So
kidding me.
the kids didn't die immediately. At least not all of them. There was footprints or something.
Oh, that
and-
makes it so much worse.
Yeah, so
Oh.
now they're frantically doubling the efforts to find the kids or whatever. Let's just hope over the weekend we get good news and that they're alive. I'm sure President Petro's hoping for that as it's his
Imagine
ass.
the apology
Sure we
speech.
will, Mark.
I am sorry, but actually, it was a vicious murdering by
Yeah.
jaguars in the
You got to
jungle.
kill jaguars. If
Oh,
that's
my
your only
goodness.
recourse, is to
Whoa.
make jaguars the enemy, and then set up a group of people, a posse that kills jaguars.
In good news, we are definitely a dangerous jungle now. Yes.
That is horrible for Petro.
Oh, we can definitely reach the top 10 dangerous jungles list again. Eric, could you check on us throughout the show to see if there's any updates on those dead kids? Probably dead
Yes,
kids.
please.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be
Jesus.
okay.
Yeah. So the headline was wrong. There's a kid saved, and then later in the day it changed. Anyways, that was supposed to be my big surprise happy story, and presidents be cray, right? Am I right?
Yeah, I saw it was good news. I saw it was trending earlier.
Sure
I'm so
was.
deflated.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, let's palate cleanse. How about that?
Gotta let a jaguar eat your comms, guy. as well. That's one way to take care of that.
That's true. Or yourself. Just I will sacrifice myself to the Jaguars.
Yeah, what is Pitcher going to do for a real apology when these kids end up horrifically
Listen, you
murdered?
got to kill a mom and dad, steal their kids, pretend like those kids are the
like
are
Game
the
of Thrones.
Kids that can't talk. Kids
Yeah,
that can't talk, like
Yeah.
learning disability kids.
Right. That's what you got
Had
to
their
do.
tongues bitten out by jaguars.
Yeah, they're alive. They had their tongues bitten out, but they're alive.
That's right.
All right, palate cleanse. Let's get. Woo. How about some video game news? Diablo 4 is coming out in a few weeks to the PC, PlayStation 4 and 5, and I think Xbox Series, and it looks fantastic. And Mortal Kombat 1, the trailer dropped on Thursday. It is the 12th game in the franchise, and it looks to be a beautiful and extremely gory reboot to the franchise, taking the series back to its roots. Both these games are probably driving parents of adolescents nuts because, I mean, I would like to play the full trailer of Mortal Kombat so badly. First of all, I asked you guys if I can play video game trailers. I think they're probably still copywritten, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'd like to see it.
but it's also very gory. Well, I did a
If
clip.
you do it on silent.
I did a small clip down
definitely
on silent. This is what parents had to worry about when we were growing up and we were in third grade in 1993 playing Mortal Kombat, and they're like, "Oh, it's so gory." Look at
Oh, dude, finish him, dude. That was the best.
What is that? You grabbed? Is that Raiden with his thing off?
It's Raiden like ripping punching a guy's head
It's
off.
like
you
Weird
might-
Al.
That's Steve, I think, the developer. I think he might have grabbed a.
Yeah,
I don't know.
well,
I don't know if
An
those
Easter
are.
egg one.
And then
Canoe.
who would that be on the right?
Canoe. It says on the
Finish
top.
him.
It says Canoe on the top right. It's
That's not-
Raiden.
Kano.
Yeah,
Kano.
Kano. Yeah, the guy.
Kano.
Yeah, the guy with like the laser eye.
Okay, no.
Raiden was awesome. I was
Yeah.
big time Blanca and
Street
Raiden.
Fighter guy. Street Fighter guy.
Love the lightning bolts in both.
But look,
games.
that's what I'm saying. Like our parents walk in, like, oh, it's violent, but like, I mean, what is that? That's so obviously like comic book violence. Now let's look at what parents have to worry about in 2023 in September when this drops. It's like a fucking Saw movie. Gross. Did you see that?
Holy
Dude, he's-
Did you
moly.
see it?
Somebody's
I'll play
head
it again. Did you see how graphic this is?
yeah, dude, watch it.
Look at
Neck
this.
slash, face rip, neck,
Look
neck.
at that.
It's like The
Finish
Boys.
him.
It's like a scene from The Boys.
Yeah, or a Saw franchise,
Yeah.
like a Death Kill. Yeah,
Pretty gnarly.
every
It's gonna be
fatality is like a scene from The Boys in perfect graphics. Different game in 2023 when your 9-year-old's playing it.
Yeah,
That's
nah,
not
I
for
mean that's
9-year-olds.
pretty sweet. You know?
Yeah, I mean, like I love gore more than all of you guys. I mean, watching like horror movies, and I love video games, gore, and all that stuff. But if I walked in on my 3rd or 4th grade child playing that, like I used to do in 3rd and 4th grade with Mortal Kombat on Sega at my buddy's house, I'd be like, "What the fuck are you playing? Absolutely not! Also, hand me the controller. You suck at this." And then I would put in my initials as TIT.
Oh, yeah.
TIT baby when I got the high score.
Yeah.
Absolutely would just work.
You'd say,
I mean-
use logic and give me that controller.
I can't wait.
get to
My
study.
daughter is way too young to play video games, but I keep trying to get her accustomed to the controllers just so I can just crush her
Yeah.
in video games. It's
Don't
gonna
let
be
her play Mortal Kombat 1 on the
But do let her
PlayStation
play
5.
Mortal Kombat X featuring the character Leatherface.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like, like I mean, like, it's, I don't know, it's. Haven't there been a lot of studies that say like it doesn't make you like a psycho to play video
Well,
games?
yes,
Like,
and I 100% agree with it
look at
until it
Japan.
becomes so realistic that it's a little bit of a different game when you know it's a cartoon. It doesn't.
yeah,
you don't
I guess,
see
like, the
actual
CGI is getting
bone
still
fragments.
real,
Yeah.
but,
Right.
It's fucked up.
I'll tell you this.
still fake
maybe
though. I mean,
maybe you guys had this same experience, but I definitely when did school get out when we were in elementary school? Like 3 o'clock probably?
Yeah.
ish. Yeah.
I got handed what I thought was an effective nude code to see Sonya in Mortal Kombat naked at maybe
that was-
11 a.m. 11 a.m. one school day. And those were the longest 4 or 5 hours I had to wait till I got home.
Did that really
An
work?
eternity.
Probably not,
No,
right?
it didn't fucking work,
Yeah,
Will.
so they wouldn't have had a
some
nudity code back in the
loser
day.
thought that he wanted to be liked so bad he came up with a fucking fake nude code. It was like, no, I have it, because everyone was like, I wonder if there's a nude code.
That's a good rumor.
Yeah,
That's
It
a good
is.
trick.
but what kind of bastard writes it down, Wes?
Yeah, a guy who plays a good trick. Was he like, I got you the next day?
No, it wasn't that level. Remember,
Got
elementary
ya.
school wasn't pranking; it was fronting to be cool, right? So he was like, "Oh, it didn't work for you? That's weird, because it totally worked for me, because I totally saw
he's a
Sonya's
liar.
You want
boobs."
to come over? I'll
Liar.
show you.
Yeah,
I'll show you.
Yeah, but you'll call us bluff, and he's like, "It's not working today." I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened at my house a lot is the space bar kept getting stuck at my house, and it's probably because in Duke Nukem, when you press the space bar, the girls put their titties out. And Duke Nukem on the, I was like, oh, no, the space bar's stuck again, Mom and Dad. I don't know why.
Pat, you want to hear something that'll infuriate you even more about my video game? Before I was a Super Nintendo kid, I was a TurboGrafx 16 kid.
What is that?
That's dark, bro. That's fucking dark.
TurboGrafx
TurboGrafx 16 was a Japanese system.
Yeah, it was like all the rage, and then they had like one or two games out for it, and I was like, "Mom, return this! I want a Super Nintendo."
TurboGrafx 16 was like Jaguar 64. It was just an offbeat system.
Iwo Jima or Neo Geo. Yeah. It was all that realm.
Oh yeah, Neo Geo.
Sega Masters, that kind of thing.
Dude,
TurboGrafx 16.
That's butt, bro.
I don't even remember those systems, man.
Yeah, there was a little.
I owned them all.
Virtual Boy was trash as well.
Oh, Virtual Boy Tennis was tight, dude. But
oh
I like
God, it was like black and white, dude. It was like the worst graphics.
Eric, see if you can pull up the Virtual Boy, the commercial for Virtual Boy at some point.
It made it look awesome.
If you watch this fucking commercial, you think you're living
but that's
in virtual reality.
That was video games back in the day. They used to make the commercials look amazing, and the video games were nothing.
I went to Blockbuster and rented the entire hardware setup for like $50 for the weekend.
Me too.
I played tennis, and it was like black and white Pong.
It was red and black. That was my only Christmas present for 2 Christmases. That Virtual Boy got me so bad. They got me so bad, man.
Trash.
The best jump was when 64 first came out. That was like blew your mind because it was 3D graphics for the first time.
64.
Oh yeah,
and you were just like,
incredible.
"What the fuck?" That blew your mind so much.
Did anyone have Sega CD?
Everything had been 2D to that point.
My cousins had it.
Cool.
Echo the Dolphin on there and stuff. And the
Texas Ground Zero.
Yeah,
bro.
There's some weird
Sega CD.
Too. Sega CD was butt.
Saturn was butt too.
Yeah, of course. Disney versus DeSantis, the battle we did not see coming, is somehow picking up steam in round whatever it is. It's like at least round 5 by now.
Yeah,
they've been trading blows for quite a while, it seems. Disney took a huge swing this round by announcing that they would no longer be paying for and building the $900 million corporate campus in Florida that they were going to build for the past 2 years that was set to bring in 2,000 high-paying jobs in the state because, quote, considerable changes have taken place since the campus was first announced, aka because Ron DeSantis has been sticking his Italian dick where it doesn't belong in our $1 trillion butts.
Yeah, they're really in a fight. Are they going to build in California?
Yeah,
you know,
probably. They're just putting it on hold for now, but yeah, probably. They were actually sending. The worst part is they were getting a lot of the people to move from California for $125,000 jobs, and now that's off.
Tell us about the battle, Mark. What's going on exactly?
Well, DeSantis' official statement in response to this, he's like, okay, you're not building the campus. He said, given the company's financial straits, falling market cap, and declining stock price, it's unsurprising that they would restructure their business operations and cancel unsuccessful ventures. So he was saying that was going to be a stinker, just like your other recent stinker.
Well, I mean, Vice was one of their things. They just went bankrupt. And live chat from Stephen C says, my Disney friends, he's in California, says, don't have to move out of California now. Thanks, Meatball Rob.
Vice didn't go bankrupt because of Disney, though. They went bankrupt because Radar Communications.
No, I know, but they were one of the main backers.
There's some other. I'm about to get to the other thing about Disney. The campus was going to be in Lake Nona, Florida, but it's Nona going to work there no more. PC load letter. What the fuck is that? You know what I mean?
No, not going to work here no more.
Disney Plus streaming has lost over 4 million subscribers in the first quarter of 2023.
Yeah.
And they recently fired their CEO and brought back in big swinging dick and former CEO Bob Iger to right the ship. So now it's DeSantis versus Iger and DeSantis versus Disney, the weird battle.
But Iger's just going to like mix in with the business people again. He'll probably strike a deal, something.
Well, yeah,
better.
He's going to make it better for Disney because that guy is good.
And they're just mad because they're not being as conservative as DeSantis. That's why DeSantis is mad at them.
They're in a political ideology battle over Disney does I guess that they're sort of progressive campaigns. Yeah,
that's part of it. Who knows if
DeSantis
did that really start it? Who knows? There's tax
also
implications.
Like the Splash Mountain thing.
All the tax implications. They're not paying it's a lot to do with taxes and the political
that began it.
It's a combination of all of it, and basically it's just
I think the wokeness might have awoken what DeSantis wants to get out of it, but
it
now
got his followers mad enough where he could go after them and make it a thing. Where it's like we're going to end this wokeness,
But he's
now he's
Republican,
pissed on his own foot, though.
pro-business, right?
Well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Pat. Now
it's the biggest business in the state.
Now he's losing big business, which is like, it's weird. It's a weird battle.
His argument is that their business is going down because of the wokeness, and what's going to happen is that they're all just going to have, like, for mutual benefit, they'll have to come to an agreement of some sort.
Yeah, I think that's why Iger's back to have some convos with DeSantis.
Anyway,
exactly.
Go anywhere.
That takes us Disney.
You let me have X
Orlando
amount
and Disney
of
are
gay
like
characters, and
they ain't going.
I'll let you do whatever. I don't know what.
That's why Orlando's a destination internationally. Anywhere you go in the world, Orlando's one of the options in the U.S. Even if there's very few options, they're not going anywhere. Here,
and it's a swamp.
I know, but it has Disney. It takes us to
the cream of the crop.
I'm in a morality swamp.
Disney World. It's magical. Today's top story is golf, sort of. We will start with golf. The PGA Championship started on Thursday. That's a big one. Wes, you got any tips for us? Day one recap and who to bet on going forward, please?
Well, no, because the one bet that I suggested to the Discord, Tony Finau, played absolutely atrocious. So I'm just going to
forget about that. Forget about that one. What else you got after watching?
I like Adam Scott. I like Adam Scott. I've bet on almost everyone after some windfalls in the casino, so I bet on a lot of them.
Oh, what happened?
Nice.
Yeah, hit a couple.
Hit the jackpot.
Yeah,
nice.
Jackpot.
How big were they?
If you watch the Hive Hour, Wes shows you how to do it.
$3,000, 2,500. Anyway, I'm riding high over here. I like Adam Scott. Bryson DeChambeau is leading right now at -4, or at least last time I looked before we started the show. But Adam Scott has been playing lights out in every tournament he's been in recently. And then, that's the dark horse that I like right now.
Check the leaderboard real quick. Yeah, DeChambeau was in early at the top. E. Cole is at -5 right now. And Dustin Johnson's at -4. I didn't hear you mention Dustin Johnson at all.
DJ.
No.
And
he's got that cocky walk on him.
He's the reason golf is the cream of the crop today. And the reason why is because apparently he is playing this weekend, although with a tweaked back. And he did have that first good round. Like I said, he's tied for second. Let's hear why he tweaked his back and maybe why he's having a pretty good round.
Back? What is
I just pulled a muscle, lower back.
Swinging a club or lifting up a kid?
Yeah, lifting up a kid, just a bigger kid.
Oh, fuck kids.
DJ.
Microphone 5. I'm done.
I don't know how to. Hi, Dustin. I don't know how to fold that.
Yeah, he's big brothering for a fatty, or he's talking about lifting up and holding up for standing sex with his wife, the queen of the hotties, Paulina Gretzky.
Yeah. How did that guy not be like? Congrats on the sex?
Did you hear every man in that room chuckle, and they didn't know what to say because they were just picturing Paulina. Look, here's him holding her up in the water. Look at Paulina Gretzky. Look at Paulina Gretzky.
There she is, Paulina Gretzky.
It's a tall drink of water.
There she is. Whoa.
Pulled his back, huh? Poor guy.
Yeah, poor guy. I did bet on Dustin Johnson to win, to be in the lead after first round.
After that comment, I would probably bet on him to win the whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
he's playing good. Yeah, well,
unless he wants to head out early and go pull his back some more.
No, golf's not physical; it's mental. And after you injure yourself sexing Paulina Gretzky, you're at ease. You're relaxed.
Yeah, you've gained the. I'm the best one here.
It's hard to play with an injury.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty confident guy, probably. Okay. Look, we can't all be Dustin Johnson, but we can all be as comfortable as absolutely possible and look damn good doing it. Our favorite shorts and pants company of all time, BIRDDOGS. I'm wearing BIRDDOGS right now, right? Because it's a day.
Oh, yeah, it is a day.
Because it's a day.
Those are nice ones, too.
They are nice ones. I think, no joke, I'm in a pair of BIRDDOGS close to 75% of my life because I sleep in them sometimes and wear them probably 6 days a week since I'm lucky enough to have that many pairs. These shirts are so versatile. You can wear them to the gym, to the store, to the bar, wherever. In front of Paulina Gretzky. My morning ritual is to wake up and either keep on my pair of BIRDDOGS I slept in or put on a pair of BIRDDOGS and take my dog on a walk every morning. They are the best shorts for walking in the world. Our walks, fuck. We love BIRDDOGS. You love BIRDDOGS. So buy a few pairs of BIRDDOGS now and use our code so we get credit by going to birddogs.com/factor and then enter promo code HNews, all caps. That's birddogs.com/factor. Enter promo code HNews, all caps, one word, and you'll get a free Bird Dogs tumbler. It's like a Yeti tumbler, but with a Bird Dogs logo. So it's a Bird Dogs tumbler. And you know you want some Bird Dogs, so don't be an idiot. Use logic, treat yourself, go do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use logic. I like that.
You dummy.
You guys know what Greenchef is, right? Greenchef is a CCOF certified meal kit company. It makes eating well easy with plans for every lifestyle, whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, just looking to eat more balanced meals. Greenchef offers a range of recipes to suit your preferences. And spring is right around the corner, so welcome to spring season with delicious, easy-to-follow recipes that support your healthy lifestyle and taste fantastic, too. Balanced, crave-worthy meals fit for the vegetarian, the vegan, keto, protein-packed if you're trying to bulk up for the summer beaches and looking good in your bird dogs, fast and fit, or gluten-free dietary preferences. They got something for everyone. It's the only meal kit that is both carbon and plastic offset. They offset 100% of their delivery emissions to your door, as well as 100% of the plastic in every box. Plus, nearly all packaging materials are curbside recyclable in most areas in the U.S., so you can feel good that you're not hurting the environment while you are eating well. Fill up with protein-packed, newest collection of recipes fit for a high-protein dietary preference. I like this recipe. It's the smoky cheddar chicken with bacon. The crispy potato browns, kale salad with cranberry and pecans, and it is fantastic. They've also got like enchilada spiced turkey bowls, a bunch of other great recipes.
That one's delicious. I've had that.
Yeah, I like to cook with my little man. We get in the kitchen, we shoot the shit, and we cook a meal together, and it is great bonding, and pretty much the only time I can get him out of his fucking room. So go to greenchef.com.
It is fun. Even a kid will enjoy it.
Like, what are you doing in there?
Yeah.
What's going on in there?
1 minute. Go to greenchef.com/hardfactor60. Use code hardfactor60 to get 60% off plus free shipping. That's go to greenchef.com/hardfactor60 and use code hardfactor60 to get 60% off free shipping. And Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well. All right, guys. Let's you guys know Bangkok, Thailand is full of three things, right? It's full of Thai people. It's full of lady boys.
Ping pong. Yeah, ping pong shows.
And it's full of sexual deviance. There's some lady boys for you. Looking pretty good, I must say. Yeah. It's pretty much the capital of perverts and sexual predators. And normally those predators and perverts are isolated to specific parts of the city. But now as the city grows.
Fucktown.
Yeah, Fucktown. Fucktown. Fucky town.
PH. Fucktown.
Fucktown. That's right.
You don't want to go to Fucktown.
That's right.
Unless you want to go to Fucktown.
Yeah.
Normally the sexual predators are isolated, but as the city grows, the predators and pervs are showing up at places they weren't before and are taking liberties with women right out in the open. But would you believe that one particular pervert is actually paid to sexually assault women, and he's paid in bananas? And that's because this pervert is none other than the world-famous Nong, the horniest orangutan in the world.
Look at dude, he's getting a full grab of her chest.
Yeah, this guy, he does pictures with chicks. Yeah, he grabs her boobs.
Is that a guy in a monkey suit?
No, that is Nong.
Yeah.
And he is the world's luckiest orangutan, and he's at the Bangkok Safari World Zoo. And just to get a taste of what it's like to get sexually assaulted by Nong's long, hairy fingers and disgusting mouth, people flock there, and they get pictures. And here's a video I'm going to show you of a sexual assault. So this might be not safe for work. And as you will see, nobody's doing a goddamn thing about the egregious assault of this 26-year-old woman named Panacera something, who was visiting the zoo. And as you will hear in the background, the men are laughing and egging the ape on as he relentlessly kisses her before reaching around and grabbing her tits as he kisses her some more. At one point, he pulls the Jackson Mahomes.
You're the king, Dong.
And grabs the woman's head while pulling her towards his disgusting, rotting teeth. And again, nobody's doing a thing about it as the woman laughs in what has to be uncomfortable fear. So here's the video.
Yeah, but didn't she like pay for? Okay.
No,
she paid to get the
no
zoo.
Wrong.
There he is, just kissing her. Oh, she looks a little nervous. Oh, I'm frightened, but I'm gonna laugh.
I mean, he's gripping the breasts already.
Hear the men clapping?
Okay, he backs away. Oh,
that's
nice going.
Oh my God.
Handful
Full
of
breast grab. Keeps kissing her.
Jesus,
She's
kissing
laughing.
Now he's laying on her lap.
She's liking it.
Here comes the Jackson Mahomes.
Oh,
You
wow.
have her.
Grabs her really hard.
strong.
No, you're strong.
He's a strong ape.
He's smiling.
His mouth
Does
is
he have a
disgusting.
boner?
Yeah, look, he's dry humping the air.
He's dry humping the air.
Boom. Yeah. So there you go.
Dog's getting horny.
You want to see another assault?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. As you can see,
he loves the boob grabs.
oh, this is what he does. Look at him. Kissing.
His main move.
Dog just moves it on every
He's wearing nothing but checkered shorts.
You know why he wears shorts? Because he's got a boner.
Yeah.
He'll come all over all of them.
Yeah. 'Cause those shorts are disgusting on the inside.
If they-
You have to cut those shorts off, Nong.
Yeah.
Dude, if they let Nong roll around without shorts, people would be so freaked out.
Yeah, different game.
Look at how happy he
I
is.
don't know, dude. I think there's something creepier about an ape in shorts than just an ape grabbing you.
It
You know,
looks creepy, Pat, but the
No.
stickiness of his erection jizz is worse.
He's a great ape, you know. He's an orangutan.
Look,
like-
there's another lady, high lady that he's assaulting.
It makes it a little more creepy when he's wearing human clothing and getting away with the assaults.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Pretty good.
It's awesome, dude. Nong is the best.
And wouldn't you know it?
I'm Nong.
look at how happy he is. I mean, look at this fucking guy. Now,
horny
of course-
ape, horny ape.
Tits.
Nong likes
high-
titties.
Nong high score. TIT.
Ready for day. Yeah. Now, of course, with any public assault by an ape, people are getting involved, namely PETA, who feel that Nong and not the women in the videos is the one being exploited.
Nong's being mistreated.
humiliated.
Yeah,
He's having a horrible time, obviously.
They're giving him pants and he's feeling tits. Yeah,
Well, he's got the dream job, basically. Now, this same zoo.
Do it, Nong. Do what we taught you to do.
I'd trade places with Dong any day. Now, this same zoo has gotten in trouble with PETA before, mainly because of organized orangutan boxing matches they have, complete with other orangutans
dude.
banging on drums and dancing in bikinis outside the ring. And I'm going to play you one of those now.
Dude, it's like blood sport.
Dude, how violent do these get?
No, orangutans are very gentle apes. They're
It's
the
like
kindest
kickboxing.
and nicest of all the great apes.
Yeah, they barely touch each other and they fall over. It's awesome.
It looks awesome.
Dude, it's
Like,
like
they add sound
choreographed.
effects too.
This is great. Why is Peter mad about that? That's amazing.
You can.
They just
Oh,
keep
yeah, it's
climbing on
choreographed.
each
It's
other
choreographed, yeah.
and like
That's
barely hitting each other. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
kicks him
it's
down.
Drop
yeah,
kick
it's
from the top
planned.
rope.
Yeah,
It's
now
like a
he's-
wrestling match.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's awesome.
And they count him out. And he's out. Doesn't that look horrible? I mean,
That's
obviously, it's
cute.
the greatest thing you'd ever want to see. But, you know, of course, PETA's mad about it. And like most Asians, the Bangkok World Safari doesn't give a fuck what PETA has to say. In response, they said, hey, you might want to check out what's going on in Yulin, China, and stop bothering this ape who's clearly having a great time. Again, does he look embarrassed to you? No. Does he look humiliated to you? Like he's being mistreated? No, he's not.
He looks
They insist that he's well cared for, clearly loves his job. And I mean, all he does is grab tits and kiss hot Thai women all day. So clearly
You know what
he's
he would
having
do
fun.
if he found out that PETA prevented him from doing this? He would rip a PETA person from limb to limb.
That's what he would do, yeah.
He would rip a PETA person
What did,
arms off, face off.
What did he say? I don't understand English. What did he say? Is he saying he's going to take the tits away?
He's pointing at the PETA person.
Now look, you better be sure of this because I don't understand English.
all the
Okay,
other
bending
people are
bars
screaming.
Yeah.
this isn't being lost in translation, right?
Nong's just
He's-
eating on her.
Which one? Which one's taking him away?
I'll rip his head off. So Nong is available if you are lucky enough to be in Thailand. Go to the World Safari in Bangkok, and you can get assaulted by Nong too for probably a very low price.
Sounds awesome.
I think you got to pay him too. I bet it's a fucking photo op pay situation.
course
Yeah,
it
you
is.
definitely got to
Of
pay
course
to
it
get
is.
assaulted by Nong.
I think he
man.
grabs like
That's
fat guys'
free.
boobs too.
Yeah.
As a gag.
Yeah, of course, dude. I want to get assaulted by a dog and get the pictures.
I actually went when I was in
a funny picture to get.
I was in Playa del Carmen and on the beach, and they had a guy who had a little smaller monkey, and what he would do is you'd put him on like your girlfriend's shoulder, and then the guy with the camera would have him grab your girl's tit and then get a picture of it.
He'd undo her bikini.
It was hilarious. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's the greatest. Look, how many stories do we do? It's like people being upset about something that's totally fine.
Yeah. Here's what the monkey would do. He'd get on the shoulder and then he'd disappear for a while, go into a laboratory and produce the date rape drug, and then give it back to you.
Yeah, I mean,
for later.
Of course, it's a seedy business, right? The animal.
Yeah, then he'd rob you.
The animal groper fostering game. But
yeah, what's the name of a guy who does that? Who like has who has a monkey that gropes? There's got to be like a name for it, like a
Patel,
like
right,
a cobbler makes his shoes.
He's a handler.
A Patel.
That's just.
It's the most common name.
Yeah,
that's equal to Smith in India.
Yeah,
mostly happening in India, right?
That's right. I said it.
That might be the. I mean, they have a lot of macaques there.
There's definitely a Patel that has this operation going on.
Rhesus monkeys.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. It's about a naked jogger on the loose. It's nothing surprising here. And I know that most of the naked guys we normally talk about on a Friday are found in Florida on this podcast. But today we're going across the pond for some jolly old nudity over in England, English countryside style, where one unknown man in Alderley Edge, Cheshire, England, has reappeared in the nude, jogging the paths surrounding the countryside, and he's been caught on video. Finally, this dude has been like jogging nude since the pandemic started. So I guess like 4 or 5 years now. And
was it just because of the pandemic, or just
I guess
coincidental timing?
Less people were out when the pandemic started, so this dude started jogging nude. He got caught everywhere.
I'll show COVID.
Right.
And they finally caught him on
They
video.
got bigger things to worry about. Finally, a scenario where I can do what I want to do, which is jog nude. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
I did it one day. On 9/11 was the last time I did this. Once.
Exactly. This guy's like, we're locking down for a year. This is incredible.
Yeah.
What neighborhood is he in, did you say?
What's that?
Is he in a neighborhood?
No, this is like countryside. You'll see it's a beautiful area. It's like one of the nicest areas of England. And so he's been jogging in the nude ever since like the pandemic started. Like you said, he had like a midlife crisis type deal or some type of awakening where he realized he could just jog nude because there's fewer people out on the streets. But somebody, all the neighbors have been complaining about the nude jogger, of course. And so somebody finally caught him on video, and here it is, guys. You can see for yourself. And so they're on a wooded path, and there he is, the nude jogger. He's got a fanny pack on, and he's running with a female, like a lady friend, who's wearing the normal like tank top and shorts for running.
He's just got a fanny pack and running shoes.
Just a fanny pack and running shoes. That's it. And that's all this guy ever wears. They catch him all the time.
But why a fanny pack if he's against?
So he can hold his
in
shit.
case he comes across a kid and he doesn't like get a sexual assault charge.
And your phone.
That's it.
No,
it's probably to mace.
So you can hold your phone.
The phone?
His
Maybe.
keys.
You can hold
no
his
keys. So
phone.
you can get back in his flat. His keys.
Keys.
You got to get back in your house.
I think he drives a car because he runs mostly in parks.
Car keys.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, there's something about
so his
committing
dong's
a
flopping around
crime.
in the front. Is what you're saying?
Oh,
big
Wes,
time.
it's incredible. It's a man who appears to be in pretty good shape. And
Wes-
as I said,
Wes likes to think this guy isn't a pervert, and that when a kid comes around, he covers his dick with his fanny pack.
well,
a pervert.
let me tell you what happens here. So he's been jogging for years, and as you saw, he was jogging with his lady friend, and that one who's dressed in her normal clothes.
I like to call her an enabler.
I would too. Witnesses
Right, or hired help.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, enabler. It's definitely like his wife or girlfriend or something. Witnesses were quoted as saying that they were shocked, Wes, and that they saw the man, quote, completely naked, jogging along with his bits swinging all about. So, yeah, Wes, his bits were swinging all about in the front side. And the anonymous poster of that video spotted the man while on a walk at the National Trust-owned Woodlands around 6:30 p.m. And then he uploaded the video to Real Alderley Edge Facebook page, where a lot of the people have been complaining about the nude jogger for the last few years. and the town is not happy. And in fact, the entire surrounding area isn't happy because the naked fanny pack jogger has been spotted at every park within a 10-mile radius of McClesfield.
This freak doesn't stick to the same loop. He's just
that's
spreading it everywhere. That's on
everywhere.
purpose.
That's
on purpose.
Since the start of the pandemic, he's been caught at pretty much every public park in a 10-mile radius of this one town.
Well, hold on.
This is literally a crime.
He's a jerk.
But he's committing a crime while running. So he's like, that's my point. It's like he's both committing the crime, but he's also fleeing at the same time. Always. They haven't really caught him. You know what I mean? They may have caught him in terms of colloquially using that term. They saw him, but if someone caught him, then he wouldn't be doing this because he's too fast. Because he trains. Every day.
He's slippery, Pat. He gets away. He's sweaty.
Greases himself up.
People don't want to touch him. But I think
the only thing he can grab is his dick or his fanny pack, and he can toss. He keeps
his dick ungreased.
He can toss that fanny pack pretty quick.
Breakaway fanny pack.
Yeah, to keep it even, make it fair.
Ooh, get me. Ooh.
Hey, but for real though,
the fanny pack's filled with Polaroids of him nude.
Yeah,
if you do get it. Maybe there's some info about who he is. Ah!
Yeah, he's like the
look in this fanny pack.
He's like the Jersey Devil of this area, kind of, and but everybody should be happy. Like, he's still at large, so if you're for him, he's not been caught, and anybody who's against him though should be happy too, Mark, because this is the first time they ever caught him on camera. So now they kind of know what he was like.
A myth. He was like Bigfoot.
He was like the Jersey Devil, Bigfoot, the Chupacabra. Like, everybody was talking about him, but nobody had, like, people had pictures of him, like grainy pictures, but nobody had a video. Now they got the full video. And one look, and to Pat and Wes's point that he may not be that crazy. One local photographer, Anna Phillips, has passed him on the trail before and said that he was pleasant as they exchanged a nice good evening, and then went on their separate ways on a hilly path. And so he's just like a normal jogger if you actually talk to him. But people have seen him hiding, like when cars are coming down streets and stuff and he's running, people have seen him hiding away to not get seen by police cars and stuff. Police even tracked one man in the area to see if it was a naked runner in 2020, but no action was ever taken. And people are pissed, guys, because it's like one of the nicest countrysides areas of England.
It was
beautiful, maintained trails, just like all over the place, and mansions. Like, a lot of pro soccer players live in this area. It's like
I have another poll idea. If we can get the results of Street Fighter Mortal Kombat, I have a poll idea. Would you rather on your jogging trail in the countryside have a completely nude adult male constantly jogging, or someone jogging with a pit bull?
Ooh, off leash.
On leash, but a big pit bull. A scary looking pit bull jogging.
So Mark puts it on the same level as a guy jogging with a pit bull, which is, I think, also legal. I'm not sure
legal. That's totally legal, but it's intimidating. I'm saying, what do you more likely
off
to
leash? I'm taking the naked guy. On leash, I'm taking the pit bull.
Okay,
I think that's fair.
We can have that option.
Also, do you have a problem with the new jogger in general? Because I'm not really sure how many crimes he's committing here.
Especially he's trail running. He's a nude trail runner. He's not running around like
spreading it around
your suburban neighborhood.
Yeah, you're saying that he needs to stick to one loop at one time and make sure there's never any kids there, Wes. That's your point.
Yes.
Oh, did she deserve it, Wes? Did she deserve it?
He's going to every park.
Did she deserve it? Because she was really showing it off. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is she was really flaunting it all over the place. So she deserved it, didn't she? Exactly. Exactly.
Are you saying Wes was going to rape this dude?
Wes is saying Wes is saying he spread it around. He spread it around too much.
Yeah,
he spread it around. He said Wes is going to sexually harass this guy if he says
he's jogging too many places.
You got what you deserved.
I think it's a good topic because, like, I also think it's relatively harmless unless he becomes the nude attack jogger. That would be a problem. But if he's just jogging around and being like friendly,
I've got to tie my shoes.
It's like not a big deal. Some people like Wes and Mark are worried about kids seeing him, but he's mostly in parks around 6:30 p.m. when kids are usually home. So, I mean, fully nude jogging is an aggressive choice, but I don't think he's really hurting anybody. Great poll, though, I think, because
I just wonder what it sounds like.
It's already getting traction in the comments. The Pitbull versus nude guy poll. It's a good poll.
Pat, that's the sound of his legs and his nuts.
It's grabbled and.
Dude, it's so gross because
Your left.
When you finish a jog, you have swamp ass. This guy's just like, his swamp ass is just out there.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think
gross.
he does?
I don't know.
He jumps
but
in
it
someone
stinks.
else's pool, probably.
Yeah,
Probably does.
it's so unsanitary.
This asshole definitely jumps in someone else's pool.
This guy's a selfish prick.
Well, what he might want to get into is electric bicycling, because then he wouldn't sweat as much. His nasty naked body wouldn't be sweating all over the people he runs by, and also then his package wouldn't be quite as exposed. He's bent over, and he could get away quicker because he's got a battery. And electric bikes are just the future. And if you're like me, you probably would rather not pedal or your bike ever again if it was possible, because that's better than pedaling, or potentially ever pay for gas ever again if you could commute to work and do your normal stuff, if that could be done within bike radius. It sounds incredible to me. I've been dreaming about it ever since I first saw how great electric bikes have been getting recently. The technology is increasing very quick, and electric bikes are the future. Specifically, you've heard me say on this show many times that if it wasn't for the car seats, I'd be an e-bike only guy if I could, because they're quick enough to get you where you need to go around any town, and they have enough range to last a normal day around most towns or cities. And best of all, you don't need to pedal or buy gas ever again if you use them as your main mode of transportation. So even if you're not commuting, you can turn a weekend bike ride into a pleasure cruise and just enjoy the breeze instead of pedaling and working hard. Electric bikes can do it all for you. They've even got a trike that looks like it could like really handle my kids in a trailer. It's got a 60-mile range. I got my eyes on that one. So it's just, electric has a lot of good stuff. It's foldable, better than pedaling, I would say, electric bikes, right? So
yeah, much better. Well,
I used to dream of this as a kid.
Yeah,
it was my dream.
Right. Yeah, it's
You're
like
right, Pat. This is like a next level invention type thing, like the hoverboard and Back to the Future type thing.
Yeah,
Like I don't want to pedal no more because I'm tired. What if this was electric?
Yep.
Well, I'll be honest. I used to dream
Kinda the coolest thing
of a small combustion engine, but this is way better.
It is better because it's actually just chargeable, and you don't even have to buy gas, Pat. That's way better. So, and with quality, feature-filled models, finance as low as $73 per month, your adventures won't cost a fortune. So, Lectric e-bikes offers a wide range of customizable and adjustable e-bike options to accommodate an array of different lifestyles, and they already have over 250,000 riders on the road. So, over 250,000 people already riding just electric e-bikes. And why are they so popular? It's because they cost way less than the competition, are foldable, so easy to store. They ship free and come fully assembled. So
Hell yeah. Assembling stuff sucks.
Exactly. A bike, especially with all those parts, no thank you. Send it to me assembled, and they do at Lectric. So celebrate yourself or your favorite person in need of an electric bike and give them all the freedom that comes with electric e-bike. Visit lectricebikes.com to learn more and explore the epic models Lectric has to offer. That's LECTRIC ebikes.com, and tell them Hard Factor sent you.
Get at you.
Can I do a live comment real quick because it's very pressing?
Yeah, please,
Sure,
Russ.
Wes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jack Severt has to know, do we know how big the guy's hog is?
Is it an AJG, a jumbo genital?
I mean, it's at least not embarrassingly small.
Right.
It's
You
like
don't want to
he's
be called we got Bigfoot and we got Little Dick.
Yeah, if it was tiny, they would have a different nickname for him. But he also wants to know which one's better, big or tiny? Like, which one would you prefer?
Listen,
for the
if you're jogging naked, you have a giant penis, probably.
Yeah.
No,
think it's a
sometimes
honker?
no. Sometimes in Europe,
or at least
men
not
go-
weird looking.
Men
You've got,
go
like-
men go nude all the time in Europe. Like I saw like a nude.
That's why they don't
men's thing
circumcise.
in Amsterdam, and a lot of the guys had tiny cocks, and they were just out there showing it off. Tiny cocks in Vondel Park, Amsterdam. Just and like so. I don't know. Some people are just nudists.
I feel like most guys' cocks from a distance are tiny.
That's true.
Well, when it's not hard, middle
When
of
he,
the day.
when he jogs up on you.
Middle
of the day?
Yeah.
A lot of those guys were wearing
Hot
cock
day or
cages.
cold day?
Hey, you guys ever see a cock cage? You know, where a guy puts his cock inside a cage and then it just sits there. It's
Nope.
limp, but it sits
Haven't
inside
seen
the
it.
cage.
What the fuck are you talking
Haven't
A lot
about?
of
seen
those
a cock
guys
cage.
are wearing that.
You're talking about
a
1
lot of
PM?
guys are wearing the cock cage. Yeah.
Is he jogging
2
around in a
PM,
cock
Wes.
cage?
Yeah, bike riding. But
You know, it'd be the worst game show ever.
Oh, my cock got out of the cage.
Is if you had to line a bunch of dudes
1
up
p.m.
during the middle of the day, you know, when it digs at its smallest, and
1 p.m. dick lineup.
and then have Paulina Gretzky walk by, and you know, take wagers on who's going to grow to be the largest.
The cage just breaks.
Oh, like who can has the biggest variance between their flaccid and erect?
It would be called grower or shower.
Yeah,
That'd be a good reality show.
That would be a short show, quick show.
Okay.
It'd have its own. It'd have certain fans.
Yeah.
Pornhub would take it, maybe.
It felt a bit breezy. It must be out of my dick cage.
Look into that for us, Jack.
Yeah.
We take 12 men and line them up during the middle of the day when cocks are known to be at their smallest.
It's 1 p.m.
But things are about to change.
Then we pump them full of Viagra and break out the penis pumps.
Yeah. Oh my God! I couldn't imagine it would have gotten that big, especially not after
degrees 1 p.m.
Why, son? It's the middle of the day.
Then we turn up the heat.
That might do okay.
Might do all right. I would like to think about the set too, because it would be like
it would be a nervous set.
It
would be like
an anxious set.
like a fish table that you use to scale a fish after fishing.
like
Lay it right on it, gent.
A lot of the crew would be like, "Don't worry, guys, it's gonna be all right." Like,
Don't get caught too fast, or you get a splinter.
Flies.
It'll be over
like a
soon.
fishing tournament room, except it's just porn everywhere. It's just a bunch of guys in a porn-filled.
Hey, I'm the measurer. Oops. It's a great show.
Carl says hosted by Joe Rogan.
Yeah, let's get
hosted by Joe Rogan, but you'd need a really hot judge like Paulina or somebody. You know?
Evidently, stage fear is not a factor for you. You know what I mean?
Stage fear,
right? Yeah.
What if you saw a guy go down in inches? Like it was huge, flaccid.
Everyone gets a boner, but one guy when Paulina comes out, they're like,
telling you.
okay.
People will be passing out.
What do the winners get? Pants.
A trip, a trip somewhere.
Trip to
Thailand.
Remember that
ticket
show?
to Sex Island.
Yeah.
We had a great show idea one time that, we should have done this. But here was the idea. The idea was we go to a town like Myrtle Beach, like a party town, a place where there's going to be lots of young people. And this is like early internet, but we rig a bar with hidden cameras, and we bring one of us in, pretending to be either someone very famous from a foreign country or someone very important or very rich, right? You put some plants, some shills in there. Like one idea we had was this guy one of us just won the lottery, right? So you have you make a big scene at the bar.
Yep. Right. Cameras following you around.
And then you reality the people that try to elbow in to hang out with.
Right. You make them a fake celebrity, and then you you get like the confessionals of the people who bought it and just like laugh.
And they've done that on YouTube by now. They do it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's been done. They buy you drinks. You hook up.
It hadn't been done in 20.
Take pictures with
you.
No,
we had it. Yeah, the idea first. You're right.
Oh, wait.
And like you said, the internet it was hard to like look up and see if this person's famous or not, which you can now.
Oh well, we had a plan for that, Mark, which is creating fake websites, which would have been easy back then.
It needed a production budget, but it would have worked.
Damn it. Anyway, guys. What's the best part about the spring and summer? I'll answer that question for you. It's a lush lawn. Now, growing up, my parents didn't really care about their lawn, and I'll never let them forget it. But there were people in the neighborhood who did care about their lawn, and the disparity between our lawn and their lawn was it was night and day. It was a dick at 1 p.m. versus 9 p.m. You just couldn't imagine how different it was. And I loved the other people's lawns. They were thick. You know the lawn you could just lay down on, and it was like you were on a bed,
dog.
Right? There might be bugs there, like there are in all lawns, but it just didn't matter. You were just
looks so green and fluffy. Yeah.
Take your shoes off, your sandals off, and just walk around in a barefoot. Oh,
what I realized
there's nothing better than a well-maintained lawn.
Oh.
The reason my parents didn't have that is because they didn't spend a ton of cash having a lawn service come over and do the fertilizer thing and the aerating thing and all this other BS.
Well, your budget also went to the kois in the koi pond that got eaten by birds.
Yeah, goddamn great blue heron.
Yeah,
but the pond was more of the focus.
Right.
Today, if my parents were still living in Herndon, Virginia, they would have a great lawn because of Sunday. Because you don't need to go spend all that money with a lawn care expert. All you got to do is go to getsunday.com/hardfactor, enter your address, and get a customized lawn care plan created just for your lawn based on your address, right? Your climate, so to speak. And guess what Sunday will send you? Sunday will send you a way to fertilize your lawn. It's a little thing you apply to your hose. What's the second best part about spring and summer? Playing with the hose. Okay?
Yes.
Right? And you get to get out there and say, honey, I know that dinner's not made, or I know the kids need to go down, but look, we don't want to look like jerks in front of the neighbors, so I'm going to go out for, 20, that's all it would take, to 70 minutes. You could lie and say it took longer. And just spray your lawn down with Sunday fertilizer. No harsh chemicals, no waiting periods. You don't worry about your kids getting sick. Just simply apply and let it dry, and you're back to enjoying your yard. Sunday's easy and affordable.
Drink out of the hose right afterwards,
It's easy peasy. Honestly, I want a lawn so bad just to do this because it's a no-brainer because it's not expensive. Some lawn care services cost more than $1,500 a year. Sunday's full season plan. It's a full season plan, y'all. $109. $109.
Well, that's as low as it can possibly get, right?
Yep, and for a limited time right now, Sunday's offering our listeners a 50% off discount. Whoa. So $55 as little as. Go to getsunday.com/hardfactor at checkout.
Double nickel.
It's pretty easy. It's 50% off your first box. Getsunday.com/hardfactor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Double nickel me.
Enjoy the beautiful lawn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's the end of the week, guys, which means
it's time for the Hive Five.
Just can't stop thinking about this dick show.
How do you win? It's the how much you've grown from.
It's okay. Yeah, it's pretty much okay. You can do it one of two ways.
Who gets the capacity first?
It's one of two ways. You could have, and this, I think this is the better way to do it because people are not going to want to show up and have their dick judged regularly, but you could have a pool of guys. So it's really, there's going to be contestants who aren't showing their dicks. They're betting on whose dick's going to be a grower or a shower, right, et cetera.
So live betting would be the best part, honestly. You see all the dicks flaccid at first, and then you bet on who ends up in which order at the end after they're hard. It would be difficult.
You could
do
maybe like a Price is Right game.
Why don't we just do coming first? We've gone this far.
No one's
doing
that.
No.
It's not about that.
This is
you
more
can do different
scientific.
speed things. You can do different rounds. Like one round is who gets the erection first. One round is who's grows the most. One round is who's the biggest. Or whatever. You can do different rounds, right?
Right, you have like how they have the jump test in at the combine. So above everyone's dick, you have a little thing, and whoever can flex their dick to make that move first, that is the winner of that.
Like a high jump.
Yeah. So, but obviously your dick's got to be erect to be able to make it move because it's.
Yeah, but do you have to do it with your mind?
What if you have to
flex
push
your penis?
What if you have to push a ball?
You're right. So but
down a track.
You start flaccid and you have to push it. Whoever starts first,
it starts here, and then it'll do this, and then eventually you can make
the touch it.
Whoever rings the bell first.
Also, you could do if you're doing different games, you could do like a make me laugh, right? Where just one-on-one.
Googly eyes on the dick.
Right. But what about the Price is Right game where you have to put the price in the right order? So you choose who's smallest, tallest to shortest,
right?
Elementary school line style.
Right.
Who's got the.
Or you can use your eyes from far away and be like, all right, I need between 18 and 22 inches of dick, or you lose. You can, and there's 20 guys. You got to pick 3.
A optical illusion.
You can pick as many guys as you want, but if you go over or under, you lose. Oh, that's 23 inches of dick.
Yeah. It's going to play into racial stereotypes too, which it's going to defeat them.
Yeah, because a lot of people can be surprised when a black guy's got a small one or something like that. But
this is part of the things we can highlight in the pitch.
Yeah. Oh, that Asian's hung.
Yeah, it's very today. It's very updated.
Shocking twist.
It's forward thinking.
We would always, if we were running the show, we'd always have that Asian guy with the huge dick because everyone would lose.
Yeah.
That was me. You got to trick them before the.
Yeah. It could be a ball weighing bonus round.
Oh,
Why don't we just do a show called Asian Guys with Huge Dicks?
Yeah, we could just do that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's going a whole different direction. I thought it first started as just the one measurement. Now it's like a whole dick. It's almost like a dick Olympics.
Maybe in the future, Wes.
What if we brought in some chicks and these guys fucked these chicks on camera?
No, I think it's got to be all dudes, Mark.
You guys keep trying to make this thing pornographic.
Besides the judge.
All right.
It needs to be cheeky.
Guys.
Yeah.
Cheeky and British.
Oh, what if it's like that? You remember the game where the wall comes at you and you have to like make a shape? What if they did that with your dicks? So like a wall's coming at you and there's a cutout of a dick at a different angle and you have to be able to make your dick go through it. If it hits the paper, then you lose. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. That game where they have a wall coming at you, the cutout of a human, and you have to like move your body to get through the wall, but for dicks.
But for dicks instead.
Yeah.
So if there's any TV producers out there, you know how to get in touch. You guys want to do voicemails or reviews first?
Anything else?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we were kind of on a roll.
We are.
That's okay. All right, let's do 5-star reviews, guys. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. It's super helpful for us to get 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts because when you give them, it makes us look good and it helps us get into their stupid algorithm because fuck Apple Podcasts. But we'll play a game because we're whores. So if you leave a 5-star review, we'll read it on air. Here's the deal. No racism. And also, if you throw a curse word in there, it might not get through. So don't be surprised if we don't read it. If you said, have a great fucking day. HAGFD is the preferred nomenclature for abbreviating our sign-off.
Or use like some, symbols or something.
Hashtags, stars. First one.
Fucktown, PH.
Fucktown, yeah. You cab driver. Take me to Fucktown, cab driver.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
We going.
We going. Now?
Yeah.
She asked for it. Didn't she, Wes? This one's from Jack D, 1995. Rate, review, subscribe. Show your mom a podcast. HAGFDMD.
Whoa. Nice.
Okay. Nice.
Next one from Hardo DC. They leave me laughing out loud. A variety of personalities who make not only my mornings lighter, but my evenings with the live stream. Great Patreon community. Legitimate friends there who you can lean on.
Hell yeah.
That's nice.
I just got the last one. It's Mother's Day. It took me a minute. Right? Have a great
There you go.
fucking Mother's Day.
This is from Jasper Curtis. I start my show with these boys every Recently got laid off from my job as a hotel night manager. Now I have a normal sleep schedule and listen to the pod every morning. Love to hear
Jasper, are you the toe sucker, Jasper?
Yeah.
Is that
Sounds like it.
I'm gonna Google Jasper Curtis real quick.
Nashville boy.
Jasper Curtis.
Trebo 5150. He's crazy. Says great show. HAGFD.
Yeah.
You guys rock. Always fun and entertaining. Listen to you guys at work to start my day. Keep on rocking and send in the car.
Yeah, Trey boy.
Right. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trebo.
News for intellectuals. What an idiot. What an idiot I am.
That was a tough read for that one.
What a word to mess up.
Was that
right?
on purpose?
Right, dummy? Right? Let's use logic, dummy.
Oh, it's a tough day for Pat. Pat never recovered. Pat never recovered mentally from that burn in the beginning.
From the which one?
At the beginning of the show, I called him an idiot, basically, and he hasn't let it go.
So many use logic.
Oh, about the.
No, I mean, the guy's like, is it only patrons that can see comments? And he wasn't the first comment, so clearly the answer was he's a patron. Pat's like, how do you know he's a patron? It's like, well, because
deduction. Yeah.
Yeah, because of logic.
Could have made the comment. Not seeing any other comments. News for intellectuals from BDNN and DF to FDD. Been listening to the podcast for years and is now my go-to for news. I graduated college today, so that means I'm now an intellectual.
Yes.
If you're an intellectual genius like me, then you should too, HAGFD boys.
Congratulations.
Congrats, brother.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Congrats
Finally, guys, from Butte Lick.
Oh, nice, Pat.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, yeah, because I've been to Montana, Mark. When you haven't. Great show. Underrated for now. I've listened to the comedy side of podcasts for close to a decade now, but there's only a few that I consistently listen to or look forward to hearing. Most, quote, popular pods are lazy, have a member that was married in, or just doesn't have a solid content plan. But this pod is a great headline source with a comedic element. Another aspect that I love is having an episode 5 days a week, which I know is a lot of work, but the boys deliver. And only one other pod I listen to can do that. So it's something special to start my day with. If you haven't already, please share with friends. To get these guys the numbers they deserve, that's Brandon for Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, yeah. And also, Brandon, what's their other pod? DM us, because I want to do better than them. Now I want to know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a war now.
Yeah, now it's a war.
Real quick before we get into voicemails, I want to give a shout-out to friend of the show, Mike Busey, who's hosting the Prettiest Butthole Contest. That's Saturday, May 20th, which is Will Smith's birthday!
Yeah.
That's right.
Will, are you going for your birthday? Can we get Will for his birthday to the Prettiest Butthole Contest?
To the Prettiest Butthole Contest? I mean, I would definitely go, but I'm kind of
Gotta
booked
be on
over
call.
here.
Gotta get Will out to Deja Vu Club in Lansing, Michigan.
If I was not awaiting the
birth.
arrival of our son any day, yes.
Your wife might be mad if you missed the birth for
The birth for the Prettiest Butthole Contest?
Contest.
Yeah, that'd be tough. That'd be tough to live down with him.
Can you guys rate that Photoshop work?
It's not like the Super Bowl. It's not like
a
you know.
balloon. That's just a balloon knot.
It's a balloon knot, yeah.
Right, that's genius advertising.
It's a Super Bowl for some people, though.
Yeah, no, some people would miss the birth of their son for this.
The copy on this this post is, do you have a pretty butthole? Well, good news.
Go to Lansing for this.
Go head on up to Lansing, Michigan.
they must be traveling in the buttholes then, because
Michigan's bottomless. We figured that out because you wouldn't be able to do that otherwise.
Yeah.
So head on
and
up.
also this establishment has never had a sanitation check either.
So
No,
Michigan,
I know. That's a good point. They don't serve food.
No, they don't serve food or anything like that, because you got to get real close to that butthole to judge it.
So if they're having Prettiest Butthole Contest,
Wearing a monocle
in the
D
open
for health grade.
That's usually not allowed in most states. And so are they like what I'd imagine Michigan strip clubs, like anything goes.
Oh, it's not necessarily. Oh, I guess it is. It's Deja. That probably is a strip club.
Some guy bringing a monocle.
Yeah, dude. If you can do the
Yeah,
prettiest
what tools?
Like he's investigating.
I've never
diamonds,
heard of a state
like
where that
a
would be
jewels guy.
Right. So if you're the judge for the Prettiest Butthole competition,
You got to have the visor like the diamond guys have.
what judges? What are you bringing? Gloves? Is gloves a tool?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you gonna inspect? Is somebody like
you
go up?
need to have like a white glove, because you need to kind of like wipe the butthole to see if any residue comes off. You see, this is brown now. Disqualified.
Definitely. Some sort of jeweler glasses. The one with the light on it, like a little pen light coming off the side of it. I would bring a powder, like a baby powder, that I would sprinkle, and then I'd say, "All right, make gas, honey," and I'd watch to see how it distributed.
Yeah, like the dust, cold dust. Have her fart for some cold dust.
Ladies, you're gonna have to fart. I'm sorry, I got to see the whole thing. It's the only way for me to thoroughly inspect this butthole.
Michigan is full nude and booze. It wasn't for a long time, but the federal court reversed it in 2007.
Like, if you're within 100 miles of Lansing,
they're
the
celebrating.
Prettiest Butthole Contest is the best beer you have that weekend.
If you have a bachelor party and you don't go to the Prettiest Butthole competition in Lansing, if you're within 100 miles of it,
you gotta go.
It's the best thing in town.
Get a limo to the Prettiest Butthole Contest. That is a fucking time.
Yeah,
I mean, dude, I gotta admit, like, we've been aware, or we're not big strip club guys anymore, but we've been aware or have been to strip clubs for coming on 20 years now, and I have not seen an innovation like this.
Oh, this is awesome.
In at least as many. The Prettiest Butthole competition. I've seen steak specials.
Genius.
Yeah,
Shocking it's allowed, but yeah.
Prettiest vagina would be a little bit creepy, but this is just the right touch of fun and jovialness.
Prettiest vagina sounds rapey. This is
Wait. No, are you saying? Wait, no. Let's not.
Yeah, this is way more fun.
That's a false.
Way more acceptable.
Oh, I think Wes is right. This is a little bit. This is kind of classy.
It is.
How is it? But like, how do you enter a competition for to have the prettiest body part you never see of yourself. You know what I mean? Like people are going to learn some things about themselves when they don't do
people work
well.
on it. People work on they bleach
Pat,
it.
Women look at themselves all the time with mirrors.
And they've been told by guys, you've got the prettiest butthole.
No one says that.
Oh, I think so.
Some of them have been told.
Let's get into voicemails.
Hey boys, it's Jasper, your official second youngest listener. I left a voicemail like 6 months ago, and you told me to keep my nails clean. And since I turned 18, I've especially been keeping them clean for all the milfs. They really like that. Anyway, I was listening to the pod, and there's a question about who do you want to go back and have sex with. And Cleopatra is just such an obvious answer. She's actually nicknamed Golden Mouth by I think it was Augustus Caesar. And it wasn't because she had like gold fillings in her teeth. It was she knew how to get down. So have a great fucking day.
Yeah, Gold Mouth's a good nickname. That's golden butthole.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, gold was the best thing possible in those days.
Yeah. They liked gold back then. They buried the pharaohs in them. I think that's what Saviel said too. That's why we couldn't say it, because he took it off the board in his voicemail. I think Cleopatra's obviously the number one answer.
Yeah.
Family Feud style. When you ask that question, number one answer, Cleopatra.
Dude, the 3D rendering they did of her is just too much. It's too much.
I think on Family Feud it would probably be like Marilyn Monroe.
Well, if you were like over 100 years old or something like that, like dead for over 100 years, if you had stipulations. You're right. Marilyn Monroe. If you ask,
that would be the number one answer on Family Feud, American Family Feud. But Feud. I think that
international, and they have to be dead for over 100 years. Cleopatra.
Yeah,
technically. Yeah.
Get the rules right.
Yeah,
like we will on Growers and Showers coming to a television.
Dude, I'm out on our game because Mike Busey's thing's so much cooler.
You're fucking in, Mark.
Dude, I'm trying to team up for the prettiest butthole.
Well, yeah. Well, we could make happen.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Sweet Dan from Chicago. Pat, we're looking forward to having you in the city. If you and your crew want to go to a Cubs game, I'll be happy to take you guys.
Hell yeah.
Calling in for a question for you guys. You guys have talked a fair amount about Siamese twins recently. It got me thinking of a moral dilemma. Let's say you have a Siamese twin females. The right head, left head, they share the same body. Right head controls the right side of the body. Left head controls the left side of the body. The right head's dating a dude. She finds out the guy is cheating on her, but the left head does not know it. They go out to dinner together with the dude. The right head confronts the guy about the cheating. She picks up the knife, stabs the dude to death. The left head tries to stop the right head, but can't do it. Does the right head and left head go to jail for the right head's murder, or do they get off as the left head is innocent but the right hand is guilty? Love you guys.
What a twist. What a question.
All right, logic boy.
Yeah, but logic, but no. Logically, there's a flaw in the question because it wouldn't be possible for the guy to cheat on the other one without the other one knowing.
Forget that. She found out in an email. She read the email and the other girl didn't see it. She read the text and the other guy. Let's go with if one arm commits murder and one brain commits murder and the other one can't stop it in time with their other arm and they have no motor control over stopping a murder. Do they go to jail or not?
Yeah, it's a great question in that regard. It's
the
not
answer is
possible
yes.
to happen.
The answer is yes.
Great question.
The answer is yes. They both go to jail.
Oh, man. Yeah, they're one person for a legal entity, I believe.
Yep.
So, like in terms of keys, you can't split their body up. So if one of them has to go to prison, the other one.
No, that's not true at all.
No, you could shoot the left one in the head and let an execution style.
I think that kills the other one.
No, the other one would die.
Yeah, I think that kills the other one.
You can't split their body.
They got two separate heads.
I don't think that. I think that once her brain dies,
because they can't be.
No, I'm saying you just have a dead head next to her the rest of her life.
I don't think that's how it works.
Doesn't work that way.
You sure?
Doesn't work.
I'd like to know. Google
they both have to go to jail, but also I don't think that the question is possible.
You're only as strong as your weakest link in that scenario, and you're literally linked to that person.
He's dead.
And you murdered someone, so you're a murderer too.
That's a bummer.
I mean, there has to have been a murder by Siamese twins. No,
we got to get a law professor on to answer that one.
Right.
We do.
Okay.
We do.
Look, it sucks, but what are we just going to have a murderer out in the society? It's,
I'm telling you, you execute the right head.
I think if possible, you offer to pay for state-funded surgery to get them separated. But if
a lot of people can't separate, like if you share a liver,
can't separate, then you both go to jail.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know what else to tell you. Like,
think about it.
It's got to be.
Next one.
What's up, you fat baby dick motherfuckers? It's your boy Bathhouse Jim, and I only got one thing to say. You got rusted fish!
Yeah. It's true.
Hey, Hard Factor boys, which actually, sorry, that's pet peeve. You should really be like Hard Factor men or Hard Factor dogs. But question for y'all. So with Pat about to buy a house, and as someone who also has a house, what are some projects or house projects that you guys all do? Will, I already know that you can replace toilet bowls, so that doesn't count. But Mark, sorry about this too, since you're about to be homeless. But what are some projects that you guys would do for your house or have to definitely hire out? I've had my house for a few years, and I'm basically at the point where I can only do projects that are so big that they need to be hired out. So just kind of curious what your guys' perspectives are, as some of you guys have recently become homeowners or are about to. Again, sorry, Mark.
Yeah.
Thanks.
He wants to know what we're incapable of.
Yeah, like what do you guys do any hobbies? Pat probably is the most woodworky.
So I was pretty excited. We bought a house. We bought one in Chicago, but it wasn't a house.
You got it?
We bought a we got it. We got a townhouse. So we it was like House Hunters Chicago. So it was like you could live in the suburbs with a lot more space, and the house we were looking at had, dude, I'll be honest with you, it had a fucking unfinished attic with 20-foot tall ceilings, which just didn't exist in the. Oh, Wes, you better believe I've been just fucking Googling how to fix creaky floors, and I was planning on repairing those creaky floors by getting down there at the floor joists. No, I didn't get that one. So the only thing that I can do at my new house, which honestly my lady will probably not let me do, is I'll drywall in the garage. I could probably drywall in a space. That's probably where I'm at. I'm maxed there.
Yeah, I mean, so you're saying you'd create a wall and a non-existing wall and install one?
Yeah, I could do that. I've framed a wall before. I can do anything non load bearing, right? Just I could do anything superficial probably, but I'm not like good at it. I would just like get obsessive and YouTube it.
I'm not handy at all. I do IKEA products and painting, and that's where it stops.
Yeah, I mean, you can do anything. Like Pat's saying, you can learn to do anything superficial just on YouTube. So like you can learn to replace, before we bought a fixer upper, I hadn't really done much, but you can learn to replace all the electronics in the house pretty easily. You can learn to do all the landscaping, all of the exterior stuff. All of that's pretty fucking easy to learn just by watching YouTube, honestly. So like if you have to contract out for it, yeah, it's probably just because it's too much work for you to do, but it's not like you couldn't do it. You can do pretty much like, besides like major construction on a house, anybody can do pretty much anything by just looking it up.
Except for Siamese twins. They're a little bit limited. And guys, real quick, internet comment from, we can get back to this, but real quick, internet comment from local know-it-all, Jack Sievert. If I can find it, he's got so many on here.
Severt.
Yeah.
Just describe it. What was it about?
He said that it's almost all Siamese share genitals, so the whole cheating thing was lost
again.
On me.
Yep.
No. He wasn't saying that it was cheating on her with her.
How the fuck does he know all this cheating?
Possible.
The guy's cheating. How is it not possible for him to cheat on someone else?
Dude, you can't find out.
Fuck a different human being, and then one of them found out.
About?
He can fuck a different human being. It doesn't have to be the same Siamese twins.
Exactly.
He fucked some other chick, and the other girl found out whether it was an email or not. And the other girl, who cares? Not important to the
different
to the
human.
Scenario. Yeah, different human, guys. Not important. Get over
Hell
that
yeah.
part of it.
My point is, how
And
does
also,
Jack know
Jack's
that
wrong.
most Siamese share genitals? Why is that a fact in your brain,
Well,
bud?
he's wrong because he's asking about the different heads, and is it true if one head dies? And the answer is yes.
Oh wait, that was the question. Well, then yeah, of course they both go to jail.
If you share any organs at all, which all Siamese twins do, then once the one head dies, the other organs die, and yes, you die when one, even if it's completely different brains and heads, whatever. So,
Okay.
So
Yeah,
suck it, Jack. You know nothing about Siamese twins.
either way, Jack's right. That question couldn't happen. And second, they would both go to jail. And also, what you can call us, we're not going to be the hippos. Remember, we talked about that. But what about panda bears? If we're going to, like, what's our spirit animal here?
What was that? Was it like a red panda type thing we saw recently? That was cool.
Panda. The Australian one. I don't want to be
the tree
Chinese
kangaroo.
animal.
That was the tree kangaroo.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's do that.
Tree kangaroo.
Or tree roos.
Tree kangaroo is what you can call us, and we'll workshop exactly.
Kangaroo. That's what we're going with?
Yeah,
they're
tree
cute.
roos.
They're super cute. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll get the
them.
picture, Wes.
Yeah, let's
They're the best, Wes. All right, next voicemail.
Bye.
They are the best.
Happy Monday, guys. Beautiful day in the Bay Area. I'm just doing a free plug for you guys. If you guys aren't listening to the Florida Man Friday, it's one of the best podcasts flat out just out there on the internet. The timestamp is 28 minutes of the Florida man who claimed that his heroin powder was chili. You guys talk about a Florida man who is convinced that vampires are real. I nearly had a heart attack. I was laughing so hard at imagining a real life version of just watching your neighbor across the street. Oh, there goes fucking Derek with his goddamn garlic cloves again. And I was on a 5-hour drive. I think I rewound that story 5 or 6 times. So please keep finding these vampire phobic Florida men, because that's some of the best content I think that's out there on the internet. Anyways, have a great fucking day, guys. Happy Monday. Avoid those vampires.
Yeah, producer Eric, let's cut that down as a clip and put it on the YouTube for the people.
Yeah.
Love that
Good
kind
promo.
of feedback. Honestly, we're cranking out 7 shows a week, so a lot of times it's tough to know what works or doesn't work. So very much appreciate hearing that something worked well.
Yeah,
then
and
we know.
To the caller's point, Florida Man Friday, I think it's one of the shows that we all enjoy doing every week a lot, because it's so funny consistently, because the content's just so great. So if you are not a patron or subscribe to the bonus podcast, that's the only way you can get that. That's you can subscribe to the bonus shows on Spotify, YouTube, patreon.com/hardfactor, all kinds of places, but that's where you can get the Florida Man Friday. And it's definitely it's fun to do because it's so funny.
We've been doing it for years. We used to give it away for free, and but the daddies had to eat after Barstool, so we had to do this Patreon thing, and that was obviously a slam dunk choice for Patreon to get people to come in for just $5 a month. And I remember when we did it, there were a few angry people. One guy left a 1-star comment. He's like, "Oh, thanks for taking your best content away. I fucking hate you guys." Like, we still do the show 5 days a week for free. Just spend $5 a month maybe, and you can get the Florida Man thing. But then shout out Max when we did the Hive trip last year or 2 years ago, whatever. He said, you guys' promotion of just pay, it's buying us like one of us 1 beer a month, and then you get Florida Man Friday. He goes, that was my favorite show, Florida Man Friday. I like that tagline. Here's your beer. That's why I got into Florida Man Friday. So
boom. Little taste of this Florida Man Friday. Bill Boosie, who loves the pussy.
I'm suing. This is all with my lawyer. It's currently underway.
What's your question? Just get to that.
If I sue the Port Orange Police Department and they give me $250,000, that's tax-free, right?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll have to talk to my accountant about that.
Okay. I'm here because the employee in the smoke shop right here behind me says that you've been coming in and out and bothering her and the customers.
No. When she told me to be quiet and leave, and I said...
Okay, well, she says you've been in and out multiple times and you won't leave the place alone. So, hang on, let me talk.
Okay.
Let me talk. It's not a debate or a negotiation, okay?
No.
You are now trespassed from the store, which means you cannot go in there anymore.
Okay,
do you understand that?
All right, then she'll have to set my stuff outside then.
What stuff?
I have $2,000 worth of merchandise that she's holding.
No, she said that she rung a bunch of stuff up for you and you never bought it.
Okay. Go ask her, you motherfucker.
He's running away.
Come over and I'll kick the fucking shit out of you. Come on, motherfucker.
Okay.
You think I can't do it? I know.
Don't want to do
black
this.
belt in karate, and a black belt in judo.
You understand you're trespassing from the store, correct?
I'll take your goddamn gun and walkie-talkie.
Okay.
And I'll drive off in your fucking patrol car.
Okay. You understand you're trespassing from the store, correct?
He's wearing cargo
yes,
shorts
I
and he's like 55.
You motherfucker!
So if you want to see what happens next, tune into this week's Florida Man Friday.
Boosie.
Bill Boosie. He's after that pussy.
character.
Yeah, he's great.
Hey boys, Mama C here, calling in with a little predicament. I told my brother I was not going to be able to make it to his wedding on Memorial Day weekend in Virginia because of, money. So he tried to bribe me and said that if I came, I would be able to play any one Bruce Springsteen song I want at the reception. Keep in mind, he hates Bruce. So, turn of events, I'm able to go. Now I need help picking a song. Mark, can you please help me with this task? I could go with the obvious Dancing in the Dark classic. I could go with like a deep cut like Frankie. Or do I go with something bouncy and fun like, Born to Run or like Cadillac Ranch? Or do I just bring the whole fucking party down to a halt and pick like Stolen Car? Anyway, curious to see what you would pick. And I hope you guys have a great fucking weekend. Love you guys. Bye.
Whoa. So you might be wondering, how poor is Mama C, or is she a shitty person because she lives in Georgia and her brother's wedding is in Virginia? But I want to point something out.
She just popped out number 2 or 3 though.
It's her brother's.
Traveling with kids is very expensive.
It's her brother's second wedding.
Yeah,
they already had one, and it's 80s themed.
And traveling with kids is ultra expensive.
It's not a real wedding.
Inflation is record of our entire
I would
lifetime.
I would throw Glory Days out there. It's an option. Glory Days is a good one for a party. Dancing in the Dark, she said that's probably a good one. And then also, if you want to go gushy, you could do like there's a song he has called "I Want to Marry You."
Dude, her brother. Okay, it's 80s themed second wedding, and her brother hates the boss. Yeah. You play
but he likes
Born in the USA.
You
play something so out of place, so obnoxious.
Hey, quintessential Bruce, like Glory Days is perfect.
I'll tell you what you do. I'll tell you what you do. The longest Bruce Springsteen song is a song called New York Serenade from the album The Wild, The Innocent, The E Street Shuffle. It's just shy of 10 minutes, coming in at 9:58. And it is fucking ridiculous. It's an album ender. Last track on the album. It's like a maybe 3.5 minute meandering piano jerk off situation just at the top of it. That's what I would do.
What about a live version of that where he gives like a 10-minute speech before, and then he goes, because his speeches between songs are epically long. If you can get a live version of him in between songs leading into a song, that could last a while too.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
If you
living on the other side of the tracks in New Jersey,
make him listen to a
theme.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
I mean, my favorite boss song is "Mr. State Trooper" off Nebraska, which is great. Check that one out. But if you theme your wedding, you're not gonna have a high attendance rate. I'm just saying. All right, next voicemail.
Hey boys, Tony from PA. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this in on time, but looking forward to trivia tomorrow on the 19th. But have you guys thought about doing Be Real? It's another social media for the young generation. It goes off at a random point once a day, takes a picture of what you're doing. Didn't know if they might be of any interest for you guys. Have a great fucking weekend. Like I said, see you at trivia tomorrow. Peace.
What is it with these young kids? What is it with these young kids and Be Real? Intern Jackson's been trying to get us to
Be Real. Come on.
Yeah, the only Be Real I care about is the one that could just kill a man.
This is a picture of my midday nap.
How many fucking apps do we got to have, guys? How many? Like, come on. We'll get on Be Real. We'll get on. Okay, Tony. We'll get on Be Real.
Not until I move and stuff, man.
We didn't do Snapchat last time. We're not going to do Be Real.
We got. We just got Snapchat. We just got Snapchat going. It's 2023. So I mean, give us a fucking break with the Be Real. We'll get on. We'll get on.
We're doing live shows 5 days a week. It's not like we're hiding anything.
I'm excited about Be Real. I'm going to do Be Real. I'll tell you why. It's a perfect social media app for me. Because it comes to you and says now.
Got to put a shirt on for it.
It says now. I like that.
Usually,
what do you say to
underwear?
You don't live exciting lives.
Fuck off.
No one does. Wes. That's the point of Be Real. It's voyeuristic. All right, next one.
Boys, it is a meat eater again. I want to apologize for my last voicemail. I might have been a little bit drunk. Still am drunk, quite frankly, but that's okay. I hope you guys understand.
Yeah.
Now, I'm usually not a guy to call double voicemails like that jackass from California who calls in every fucking day, whatever his name is. But what I was trying to fucking say was that I appreciate Hard Factor.
Like that, Wes?
Quite frankly, I appreciate all of you. We got a lot of history here. Will?
Oh, yeah.
God damn, I've been with you for the birth of your child, the birth of your second child here soon.
Very soon.
Mark? Well, for God's sake, I fucking see you suck down about 100 hot dogs and then do a bonus dog. We've been through a lot. We've been through a lot. Wes? I've heard you talk about 1,000 fucking wedding shoots, and I love every single one of them. You're a great fucking photographer. I love you for that. I know you got some fucking personal stuff with the fucking, what do they call that? Gone sober? I can't remember it.
Alcoholism?
Gone sober.
Yep, they call it alcoholism.
But I appreciate that, and I think you're a fucking inspiration to a lot of people, more than you think. And that's why I got the fucking half-pack roulette shirt that I'm rocking right now.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, and God damn it. God damn it, you, Pat. Fucking Comrade Pat. Boy, do I love Comrade Pat. I remember listening to Hard Factor back in the day. I was listening to Hard Factor, and I was listening to Zero Dark 30 at the same time, simultaneously. You know what I'm saying? And when I found out that fucking Pat was banging whole Kate, I got to shit my britches. And quite frankly, I'm shitting my britches today. It's crazy. I love Comrade Pat. Some of the shit he says is just off the fucking chain, but it certainly helps me be a better person.
I don't think you meant that in a good way.
Every single morning.
Differing perspective.
I love you.
He's good for him.
Yeah. Can't say it enough. But have a great fucking day, and have a great fucking weekend.
Nice.
So yeah, that was you too. Colin Phillips says live internet comment. His voicemails are way longer than mine. Colin, that's not true, and that
was also very heartfelt though. He doesn't call every week. That was
this week.
That was a once in a while heartfelt message.
Here's Colin's.
Dude, Colin,
oh, by the way,
on my list.
Guys on my list now.
He started beef with him.
I added a.
It's the nicest voicemail of all time.
Yeah,
Busted your
great
balls for Colin
voicemail.
so much.
I will say the first voicemail, he got a little drunk. The first voicemail he left, he goes, "I'm going to keep this short because I know Pat likes it short," and then rambled on for the same length as that one was. We appreciate you.
We do. Who did he say his name?
He's the meat banger.
Meat banger. Meat eater.
The meat beater. The meat beater.
Meat beater.
Yeah, the first voice says, "You might have heard of me."
It's been a while.
What a beast. That was awesome. Well, but Colin knows who to go after now too. So
all right, so here's
himself, the meat beater.
Colin called five.
Rivalry.
Yeah.
Colin called 5 times this week, and
he just like riffs. I feel like our voicemail line is just where he like sends his thoughts.
It's on his speed dial for sure.
Pat tortures Colin every week because Colin tunes into this segment. It's the highlight of his week, and Colin doesn't know if he's making the show or not.
Yeah, it goes all the way at the end.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry.
Every week.
By the way, I started a folder on my desktop, and every time I get a sound effect for a video clip or a bit, I just started saving them because I kept, it's like I end up re-downloading the same shit. So I used some of my favorite sound effects from women's tennis here.
Calling from California. Calling about the John Morant story. Boys, with the Durham report coming out right now, just calling from California. Boys, this is calling from California. Today's Tuesday's episode, and I was trying to think about like who would be the first people eaten by the sharks. Boys, this is calling from California. Please do not play this one. Please do not play this one. Please do not. Boys, I need a non-fuckboy perspective from this one, okay?
Which do you want to hear? I'm just kidding. You're not going to get to hear any of them.
Oh shit, that was amazing. Hey, look, Jack Sever.
Because Colin, you're funny. I have to do work. I have to do work to make the shit funny, and you're funnier than that. So get it together and get me one good one.
Colin's cracking me up on a weekly basis. Also, Jack Severt got to the bottom of it. He said, okay, so I just texted a lawyer. The victim can prove that the other Siamese twin is an accessory to murder. I think relatively obviously because they didn't try to stop it in the same body.
That's the loop. That's the loophole for putting an innocent person behind jail. But realistically, if someone grabs a knife and stabs someone in the neck, you can't stop it in time.
Exactly.
Even if you're like, that's the legal loophole for saying,
but because you're
sorry, innocent person, but you
because
gotta
you're
go
literally
to jail
attached, you got to go to jail,
right? Because you can't have a murderer out in the streets, so they have to.
But it is possible for them to not have known anything about it until the moment.
Look, that's true. That's a nice way of saying, look,
maybe.
You might as well just tell the fucking person, look, God dealt you a shitty hand.
Yeah.
Not only were you attached to someone your whole life, but you're attached to a murderer.
Yeah,
and now you're going to jail.
Yeah, it's tough.
And
By
you
the way,
share the same genitals, apparently.
Yeah.
The likelihood is high.
Yeah.
And we'd like to invite you to be on our dick show.
Yeah.
Will you be the judge? 2 brains.
Do they count as 1 or 2 contestants?
Oh, they're a super judge. They're the tiebreaker. Here's the tree kangaroo, Wes, to refresh your memory.
Hold on, Wes. You changing your fucking opinion? Look at that.
No, I'm saying I remember him. I don't want to be a tree kangaroo. I don't want to be a panda.
Why not?
Look at the tree kangaroo. He's
Look
so
how chill
cute.
they are. Yeah.
But it doesn't roll. What were the tree kangaroos over?
No,
there?
we're workshopping the name, Wes. But the animal is important. The actual
what about the image?
The essence.
Okay.
The essence.
The essence of the image. Yeah. Okay. I can see us all being tree kangaroos. Yeah.
True kangaroo. That's the hard factor. Fat Boy Summer.
Yeah.
That's our spirit animal, right?
Gotcha.
Tree kangaroos.
I thought you wanted to call us the tree kangaroos.
Yeah, we're gonna get
What, are we putting together a sports team?
Tattoos say tree kangaroo on it.
Look. The guy was saying, I don't know what to call you guys at Hard Factor.
Change my handle now.
And then we're like talking about we're not gonna be the hippos like the old timey racist fat men's clubs. We'll be like pandas or tree kangaroos, even better.
All right, now calling to session the tree kangaroo boys. Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna.
They don't jump high. They don't jump much.
Not all, really. We just
you have to say the full name. Tree
kangaroo.
We're too fat to jump. Like a normal
fucking
kangaroo.
weekend. Oh, the wheel.
The wheel.
You want to hear us spin?
This is for
High five.
High five. Yeah.
Talk about shifting a second. Talk about shifting a second gear.
All right, I'll have your coffee.
Okay, you want a new fresh wheel, or do you want me to spin
Pipe
from
and
here?
hot. Oh wait, that's Hive. That's a Hive spin.
That's Hive, yeah. Fresh wheel, or I'm just gonna spin from here.
Nah, whatever. Keep it.
What's best for the listeners?
Spin it again.
It always gets him.
Double dip.
There you go.
All right, get out there. Have a great fucking weekend.
See you tomorrow. Tonight.